Hey guys, my name is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be revamping and DIYing my physical media collection. I have actually done this before. I've actually mentioned it a couple of times in my videos that I did the DIY'd this cover for the Scooby-Doo films, and a lot of people said that it was really cool and that they hadn't even thought of that. So I thought that that would be a great idea for a video to show you guys how I DIY my covers and to hopefully inspire you guys to do this for yourselves if you have any ugly DVD or Blu-ray cases, because I sure do. In this video, I'm creating covers for these 3 films. I honestly am not a fan of the sleeves on them. I have a Blu-ray of Children of Men and Repo Man. This cover is atrocious. I don't even know why it's a double feature, considering that Repo Man is like received really poorly, but Children of Men is received really well. I don't really understand it at all. Next, we're gonna be doing the Lego 4 film favorites collection. This cover is not cute. I'm really excited for this one. I feel like this is the one that I can really like cook the most with, like get the most creative with. And then last but certainly not least is the Jim Carrey 4 film favorites collection. This cover, like, although I do think it's better than this, it's just still very like tacky looking, and I just think that I can get a little bit more creative with it, and I want to, you know, like test my limits and see how far I can get with this. I'm excited to see what I can cook up. So with all that being said, let's start off with the 4 film Lego collection. Alright, let's just jump into the creation board. I am using Canva. Canva's my best friend. This one in particular was actually probably the most difficult one for me to do, just because it took the most like creative liberties. I went through a lot of different design choices originally. I had like the Lego bricks as the background. I had made my own Lego boxes to like fit in the store to make it like a cute little, you know, thing I was doing. But ultimately, I ended up seeing some inspiration on Pinterest of a Blu-ray that had a similar cover to this one, and that's honestly what took the cake. I went through a lot of different renditions, like I said, but I'm really happy with the final product. Ultimately, the finished product is, I think, what I really wanted at the end of the day. Like, I wanted to showcase, you know, the different movies that I had in the collection and making it like a cute creative cover, not just like the posters. I also did this for all 3 of them. I just kind of scanned a picture of the back of the DVD and just like put that into Canva. I used like a tool they have to like sharpen the image to make it like a little bit clearer to see and like actually like, you know, read the words. And I did this for all 3 of them, like I said, and I think it really pulls the whole thing together, especially since I wasn't about to like sit here and copy and paste every single thing that was in the back and like create my own, when I had no problem with the ones that were already in the DVD. My main problem is just like the cover of it all. Like I didn't like how it looks before. Ultimately, like I said, I do think this is probably my favorite one I've done so far. I think I really just ate it down. I can't lie. Like, this is my proudest conception. This was my first time designing a double feature slipcover. I had never done a double feature before. I had only done the 4. So honestly, the hardest part about this was figuring out how I was gonna like break them in the page. Ultimately, again, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think I did a great job. The 2 posters I used are like alternate posters. It took me a really long time to like find high quality photos of this. That was, again, probably the harder part of it all. Like, the design overall overall is like very simple. I feel like anybody can really do this. It's just about finding like the movie posters that you like the best. I prefer these over the original by tenfold. I think these movie posters are just way more creative and they kind of go hand in hand a little bit better. But yeah, same thing applies. I just took a scan using my notes app of the back of the Blu-ray cover and just added it on there. This was definitely like such a simple design, and again, I think it's something that like everybody could do. It's very cute. This is all about just making it your own and doing what you think looks good in your collection. I obviously know how to like use Canva very well. That's how I'm like able to, you know exactly what I want it to look like, but you guys are more than welcome to do this in your own. The Jim Carrey cover honestly gave me a pretty hard time, mainly because these movies seemingly had like kind of nothing in common. I tried to kind of find posters that kind of gave a good overall like vibe that they matched together. Again, this was like very difficult. I went through multiple posters to find the ones I really wanted, so I tested out a bunch. Usually I find these by looking up the movie and then alternate poster or artist poster, just to find different things that aren't just the one that was the theatrical release, because usually the theatrical release is like the ugliest of the covers, honestly. But once I figured out exactly which covers I wanted to use, it was really easy to like figure out where everything went. The hardest part, like I said, was finding out the actual images I wanted to use, because they're seemingly like very different movies. I haven't seen a single one of them actually, so that was probably also harder, because it's like I don't know what is relevant to what. But I think I ended up really liking how it came out. This is the only one where I put a little title on top of it. I think all the colors match really well together. I ended up choosing covers that they're probably fan covers, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm also okay with that just because I wanted it to match a specific vibe. And like I said, I think they're cuter than the original movie theatrical posters. I copy and pasted the back and just filled out, the middle part. I don't know what that is called, but it's honestly a very simple process. It's all about just like making something that looks good for you, and what looks good for you might not look good for everybody. So like this might not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's completely fine. This is my collection after all, so I'm making what I like. If you want to do something like this, then I highly recommend it. It really makes you be able to personalize what you have, and you own it. So it's like you really can do whatever you want with it. That's the most beautiful part of it all. Guys, back on the damn floor again. I am so happy with how they came out. I, at multiple points throughout this process, really A, doubted my abilities, and B, wanted to die. But I really think I ended up just like pulling through. I am really proud and happy for how they came out. I feel like they look professional. Like this, I ate down, and then this I ate down. I'm really proud of them, and I feel like they don't look tacky at all. Like, they just like feel very, very sleek. Granted, I did try to go print at the UCF library, but it was closed by the time I needed to go print. So I just printed these at home, which is why they look like a little washed out. So I think I'll probably try to print them at UCF again later, just when I have more time on my hands. I also just went ahead and printed the little sleeve for my Tamagotchi Life game because I think it's so ugly, like the whole red. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I hope this video inspires you guys to try to make your own. If you have any DVDs that need a little bit more pizzazz, need a little bit more flair, I think this is the best and greatest way to do it. And do not fret, I didn't like throw away the original slip covers. I just kind of have them tucked right under so that in case I ever do change my mind and I want to go back to the original, I just kind of have like sentimental value to those sorts of things, so I don't want to throw it away in case I like change my mind. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I think I ate it up. I'm really happy about this. If you guys want another video like this where I design some physical media covers, then let me know. It was definitely a very difficult process, but it was a fun one at the end of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!